Alan, good to have you here, friend. Glad you made it.
Great to be here. Yes, sir.
So the world of technology, my goodness sakes, it is fast evolving at such an amazing rate. So what exciting things do you have for us today, my friend?
Oh, man. One of the new projects I'm working on, as of today, I can officially disclose, I am the COO of a company called Candid, C-A-N-D-I-D, and they are a CRM and customer engagement platform. So definitely I'll share more as I learn more, but super excited about that, and I've got some other stuff going on too.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, sir. Super excited to help another tech company do some great things. A couple things in the news. I said that each week I'd bring something on the side of AI. So get this one, David. Todd AI, all right, it's a panel of humanoid robots. They took reporters' questions at a United Nations AI conference. So if you heard that wrong, let me repeat it. A number of humanoid robots took reporters' questions at a United Nations AI conference. And they were asked whether AI would rebel against its creator. One robot responded, "I am very happy with my current situation. So the conclusion is humanity is safe. No need to worry." Very interesting. You can Google that if you want to learn more. TODAI, Todd AI. David, TikTok.
TODAI. Okay, I put in, spelled it traditionally, so I was just in there doing that as you were doing. So it's T-O with single D. Okay.
Yep. Singularly, TODAI.
Good. Very good.
So let's switch over to the term TikTok. We talked about it. We talked about how a lot of people, and obviously there's more rules in mortgage than anything else, people have advertised on TikTok, either to buy their swag of their mortgage company, or two, it's been to help people understand education, right? So get this, TikTok and Amazon are both marching headfirst towards an e-commerce duel for the ages, all right? So they're gearing towards millennials and Gen Zers, as Amazon dabbles with TikTok-inspired feed of shoppable videos. What I just said is Amazon is now modifying the way that you view their product into a feed type of environment or experience. TikTok and even Instagram Reels and Facebook videos, even YouTube's doing it now, right? So now Amazon's going to be doing it. Well, get this, TikTok is rapidly, so while Amazon's trying that, TikTok is rapidly building out a shopping capability across the platform. Today, their gross merchandise value across TikTok is forecasted to be $20 billion this year.
Wow.
That's crazy. Because I've never bought anything off of TikTok, and you haven't either.
No.
The reason I mention this and why it's connected to mortgage is because a lot of people are looking at how to get out in front of those millennials and Gen Zers. TikTok is going to continue to be popular, and it's going to continue to be one of those ways. So a very interesting tidbit about how technology is
but there's so many security concerns about TikTok. I mean, you listen to that, you listen to some of the security. I agree with you. I was at a meeting this last week and on another product, and they're having outstanding success working with TikTok. And I'm going, it's like Twitter when it came out. How can 140 characters, so the limitations on that, but I get TikTok. It can be addictive in how the algorithms select what you should see or that appeals to you, and you can get wrapped up in doing. It's amazing what it can do, but there's enough security concerns. Elon Musk has come out and said things. The different administrators have come out and said, government officials says that's a scary one because of where it's based out of, China.
Yeah, I'll tell the TikTok we see and view, everything's in the United States. I'm not in support of TikTok, but here's what I will tell you. You and I are not the same mindset as the millennials and Gen Zers. They don't really care about any of this conversation.
Surprise.
Their brains are wired into this technology, and it's all day long. And so if we're going to get in front and educate the next type of folks that are going to be buying homes or part of these transactions, that's going to be an area we're going to need to stay abreast of. Interesting feedback, but TikTok is continuing to grow for right now.
Yep.
David, let's talk about one more thing that's really interesting. Actually, I'm going to save this one for next week. I'm going to get into deeper mortgage news. Remind me next week to talk about driverless cars.
Okay.
We'll do ChatGPT. Did you know that borrowers are officially potential borrowers, consumers, are officially using ChatGPT. And these are the things that they are talking to ChatGPT about. Personalized recommendations. So after you speak to ChatGPT, and there are people that have made prompts out there for all types of financial help, including mortgages, you say, hey, ask me 10 questions about my preferences, or however you do it. You even can tell it ranges of income and different things, and it will give you personalized recommendations. It will compare mortgage offers for you. So you can paste or tell it data about what you are receiving as far as offers, and it will include any other information it knows about you, giving you budgeting and financial planning advice. It'll give you comparisons of payment calculations.
Really?
You can ask it, like David Kittle was saying, 3- and 5-year ARMs. You can ask it the difference between them. You can ask it when your PMI could be paid off. You can ask it about government programs. You also can use it to write letters to your lenders for various stages in the process. So if your lender says, hey, I need a gift letter, you can have ChatGPT write that. And I'm not making this stuff up, Dave. This is stuff that people are currently doing with ChatGPT. So what we will see is not only a continuance of this and growth, but we're going to see people building ChatGPT into their systems and platforms to provide the same level of service, except, you know what? They're not going to have to program and write all this code that we've had to do all in the past, because this machine learning platform already has all that built in.
Wow.
You can plug into it. So there's a much different perspective of building something new with a ChatGPT-enabled bot rather than the older bots where you had to tell it what you wanted to do. This already knows.
Alex, when you listen to this, what starts leaping up? I know you're vice president of training there, but is there any concerns when it comes to a regulatory standpoint? You comment on that a lot. Any thoughts, Alice?
I think we also have to see how lenders are going to apply it. And as you look at ways to apply it, I think their first choices are going to be to steer clear of anything that could step on regulations or be something that we're unsure of, because the regulators have made no comments about this. So, for example, we're looking at how can it benefit us in training? How can it benefit us in ways to be more efficient behind the scenes as opposed to being out in front customer facing yet?
Okay. Good point. Good point. It's interesting, though, Alan, that it is being used in these new and innovative ways. It's just fascinating to me.
Correct.
Fascinating. And Mark, you listen to this. We've picked up, you've used ChatGPT so much. I do too, but it's just really interesting.
Yeah, and I'm using ChatGPT for so much stuff now, just outlines for things and other things that keep you pointed in the right direction and keep you on track. It's a really good research vehicle, much better research vehicle than Google is. Google was always our go-to, but now the only thing I suggest everybody do, you need to fact-check everything you get, because I think some of the information out on ChatGPT is not exactly right on par.
Yep, good point.
That is very much true.
Alan, what other good things do you have?
That's all I'm going to share today, David.
Okay.
People are embedding ChatGPT into their systems. If you want to test something out, or you have an idea or you're interested, reach out to David or I at TMS Advisors, and we'd be happy to chat with you.
Yeah, very good. Congratulations on working with Garrett Locklear over there at Candid. Very excited about that. I'm actually the one that put the two together, so I'm very excited about your participation there. So I think this is going to be a great combination. There's a lot of exciting new companies coming up, tech companies coming up, and I think what's good about that, it keeps the ones like Total Expert really on the cutting edge. They're a good distance out ahead, and they're what they're doing. But it's really fun to see some of these new ones coming up. And I got to tell you, what Garrett has built while being a top loan originator out there running his own production company, he is out there and building technology. And I think it's these kind of things that gets me to wave the American flag. It makes us so proud to be Americans. There's always new ways we can go about things, and keeps us all on our toes. It's good stuff. Looking for good things for you and our friends there at Candid. Appreciate you being here each and every week, Brent. Congratulations.